This is a beautiful college football setting. The sun is shining, the tailway inside the stadium, and they are ready for this matchup. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium, the home of the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, battling another team from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Blazers will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the USFBULLS offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback keeps the football. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw it again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The UABBLAZERS offense comes out for their first possession today. And we got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coach trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Kitna. Caught by the receiver. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact of themselves a whole, to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Blazers will try to keep this drive moving. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. Here comes Bulls offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Brown. Looking to scramble now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. A quick juke. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Kitna. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Blazers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Brown. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wide end. He's got it in the open. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Bulls are looking to keep this drive going, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Kitno. And the pass is incomplete. So likely the final play of this first quarter coming up here. Handing off on the draw play. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The USF offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Handoff from the shotgun. Gets past the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the Blazers will line up to kick it away. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Brown. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Norton. The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive moving. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. Running back with the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, South Florida!
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Blazers bring their punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Split backfield here. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Brown. On the move now. He's got a first down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Will hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Bulls will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Blazers will line up to boot it away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back.
but I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's second down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Play action here on first down. Going to try to use his legs here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Kitna. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Blazers lining up here on first and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Blazers looking to cash in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Blazers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal. Dropping back. It's Kitna. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The USF offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Gonna run it. It's Norton. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks to the left for a quick throw. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Bulls getting set on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. To throw, it's Brown. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
He keeps it on a design run. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, USF. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The receiver grabs it. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Dropping back, it's Kitna. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Blazers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, it's third down after that run. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Blazers are on the move here.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass. It's Kitna. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And now the try for the two-point conversion. Looking for a man. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back to throw. It's Brown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Across the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Kitna. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. What a catch! And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Blazers with 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have, and this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Blazers line up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll...
Touchdown, Blazers! This offense really clicking.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. But finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The Bulls will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame.